What's up, Warsaw Community High School? This is Mr. Devlin, junior class principal, class of 2025. There's been some confusion about some of the new construction in the front of the building, and I'm here to alleviate some of that confusion. So, as we kind of think about the beginning of the school year, oh, what's up, Mrs. Sprunger?
Hey!
I'm doing a quick video with Mr. Green's folks, and do you have a few minutes to walk us through the building a little bit, the front of the building?
I do. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's check it out. So as we come in here, what are we checking out?
Well, if you go to the right, once you come through those doors, you'll see Mrs. Anderson sitting over here at the admin assistant desk. And then we have two offices on this side. We have Mrs. Graham, the sophomore class principal, and Mr. Zachariah, the senior class principal.
Awesome. So if I'm a sophomore or senior, this is where I need to get some help.
Go in the door and turn to the right.
Awesome. So over here on this side, it kind of mirrors that side.
It does. Mrs. Alt is at this desk right here. And then your office and my office.
Your office. All right, so we got freshmen, juniors. If they need any support, this is where they go.
Yep, they come in those doors and they turn to the left.
Awesome. Well, let's continue on back this narrow hallway. We have some other offices here on this side, some restrooms for staff on this side. And we're gonna walk around the corner, and who do we have kind of on this other side?
Yeah, as soon as we round this corner, you're going to see Mrs. Stayer's office. She is the support for Mr. Akers. And then Mr. Akers and Mr. Barkey are actually sitting in his office right now. This is Mr. Akers' office here.
Hey guys.
My office is way smaller, and I'm okay with that.
So we got Mr. Akers, Mr. Barkey in that office. You know Mr. Barkey's office is actually where though?
Normally in the Career Center office. He's just over here for a meeting right now.
Okay, perfect. So now we're heading out into what is the main reception area. What happens out here?
Yeah, normally Mrs. Bonowitz is out here. She's not here today, so we've got Miss Christos answering the ringing phone. Officer Zartman's out here, so different people covering this front desk, but this is where parents are gonna come in. As soon as they come in those main doors, they'll turn to the left and they'll be received in this area.
So we'll have students in and out of this office throughout the course of the day. On the other side, it kind of mirrors this, but it is a little different. So let's head on over to attendance.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right, Mrs. Sprunger, so if I'm a student and I come into the attendance area from the front entrance, what do I do?
Well, you're going to come in these doors right here and then sign in at this computer, and then they'll buzz you through the attendance office so that you can get on to class.
Let's head that way. So this is a waiting room. So if I'm a student or maybe even a parent waiting to talk to attendants, I'm gonna come in here. There's no furniture yet, but I'm gonna come in here, hang out for a minute until I'm called, and walk up to the window and order a Coke or fry, a cheeseburger.
It kind of looks like that, but this is where Mrs. Shoemaker sits, and she can actually then talk to parents if they have an attendance issue when they come in the building.
Let's go meet the staff. So coming inside here, we have Mrs. Shoemaker. She's the front desk attendant here. Who else do we have?
Well, we have Coach Curtis and Coach Moore. You might be talking to one of them about a tardy or attendance issue.
So if I end up with a green pass, this is the office I need to go to.
To the attendance office. And it actually connects to the counseling office, but students, you're going to use the storefront entrance out in the hallway. So let's show you where that is.
All right, Mrs. Sprunger, so as we come toward this end of the building, the nurse's office is still down here just like it used to be, so we're in the office side that's closer to the nurse's office. This is counseling.
Yes, notice it looks exactly like the administrative side, so you want to make sure you're on the end closer to the Career Center if you want to see a counselor.
So let's go on in. So as we come this way, you'll see a waiting room that looks very similar to the administrative side. Who do we want to talk to when we get in here?
Yeah, when you come in, if you go to the right, Mrs. Dubell will be sitting at this desk over here, and Mrs. Barnes will be sitting at this desk on this side.
So if I'm a student and I need help with a schedule, or I have a note that says see counselor, or I just need some little emotional support or something like that, I can come in here and just talk to one of these ladies and find out where I need to go.
Yep, come into the counseling office for that.
Sounds pretty simple. So that's it. That's the new storefront area of the building. If you're a student that gets lost at all throughout the beginning of the school year, find a staff member, find an adult, and come and check us out, and we can help you find your way.
Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.